And if you clicky the thing, oh, look at that. That looks like it all should work beautifully.
What can I say?
Well, we'll find out in about 20 seconds once the Twitch time delay has kicked in.
Do you want me to close this door, yeah?
Yeah, please.
Oh, we're good. Okay.
No.
Mic check 1, 2.
If you can hear us, Mother, let us know.
Is there anyone on?
Oh, I don't know. In fact, the Wi-Fi in here is appalling, so you have to bear with us.
Unless you can't hear us, in which case...
Yeah. In which case, we'll do this entire gameplay through interpretive dance. I think that's the way to go.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, the Wi-Fi in here is just the best.
Considering this is Steel Coloseum, surely the whole interpretive dance would just be us doing the robot for a solid 3 rounds.
Worked for Peter Crouch. What can I say? There's a lot going on there. Right. Well, Tabletop is now live, so that bit's worked at least.
Can anyone see anything? That's the real problem.
Well, I don't care.
I think you should. I feel like that might be something that's important. No,
As long as I'm playing the game and enjoying myself, I don't care if anybody's
that's grand.
watching.
Yeah, it's true. But we should at least give them the ability to watch if they want, you know?
Dun, 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 dun.
Gotta monetize that content, Jerry, you know? You're a content creator now.
Don't you dare.
I've never been so insulted in all my life.
In all my days.
And technically you're a social media star as well, I imagine.
I'm very big in Scandinavia, I know that.
You're very big in Scandinavia?
Very big in Scandinavia.
That's good. I choose to believe there's statues of you everywhere. Actually, there might be. You have a very... As we've seen in every miniature, there's always a Jerry.
Yeah, there's always a Jerry. It's the best way.
Yeah.
Right, Twitch apparently values my privacy, which is nice.
That's good.
I don't know whether or not that means you're going to be able to see us or not, but if you can see us, you're playing along at home. Hi. Meanwhile, we'll wait and see if anybody actually responds to anything that we say. Otherwise, we're going to be playing... Well, I can see us, so that's always a good start.
Oh, so it's actually started now.
Oh, God, yeah. Don't know if anybody's chatting, but, you know, I don't care.
That's a them problem.
That is a them problem. If you are joining us, hello. Hi.
What's the crack?
This is a tightly scripted half hour of gaming.
It'll be more than a half hour, right?
Yeah, it will be more than a half hour. Myself and Paul,
Happening.
my Warren Light, will be playing Steel Coloseum, which is by James Hewitt and Sophie from Needy Cat Games, and is going to be going to Kickstarter via Zatu. So the first rule of Steel Coloseum is you always talk about Steel Coloseum.
Yeah, always talk about it. Yeah.
Always talk about it. And if you're not talking about Steel Coloseum, then frankly, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? So this is essentially a game of robot combat, played out in an arena.
You could say it's some sort of war of robots.
It's a lot like a war of robots. This is very true. So in this arena, we'll be playing 2 against 2. Do that. If you hear anybody, that's because our gaming club is open. So there will be people playing 40k and imagine shouting at rules.
That's how it's done, yeah.
Yeah, well, that is how it's done. There you go. See, somebody from Sweden confirms that they love me. Yeah, älskar dig.
Look at that.
Right. So I suppose the easiest way is we'll go through how you set up, what goes into setting up, and how you play the game. Play the first round, and then play the second round, and
then play the third round,
and
maybe.
Then play maybe the third round because it's a best of 3 game.
Oh yeah.
So it's actually kind of a draft game. So even though we're going to be playing here, the first thing we need to worry about is these. So these are the system upgrades that you can buy at the start of the game for your robot team. We'll both be playing with an operator. For the first game, it doesn't matter what operator we're going to be playing with because we're not going to be using their special abilities, which is an option. So we both start with. I'll give you Indira. I'll take Hannah for novelty value.
Yeah.
We both have 8 scrap, which is these lovely tokens. And scrap can be used to buy any of these upgrade cards at the cost on the top corner. So 3, 0, that's quite good. 2, 1, you know, you get the idea. However, we can also use the draft to buy our droids. The droids are free, but it means that we're getting to pick who we're going to be using. So we've a pool of 6. So we've got Sheba Zero, a little robot doglet. We've got the massive Juggernaut. We've got Magnetron. We've got Sentinel at the end, Insectoid, and Relay, who is probably my favourite simply because he has an ability called Parkour.
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 Which I've been saying an awful lot recently.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So I'll give Paul first dibs since Paul hasn't played before. Do you want to buy a card or pick a droid?
Well, I
Card,
would.
droid. Card,
I'm
droid.
going to pick a droid because I want to be the tank.
Right, so you're going to take Sentinel.
I think being a tank is a good life decision.
I'll show you Sentinel. Sentinel's this delightful fellow here. As you can see, Sentinel has all the armour in the world at the front, a little bit on the sides, nothing on the back, and a massive Gauss cannon. So that is the first pick, Sentinel.
Yeah, thank you.
You
sir.
have that. If you've got armour tokens over there, you can start filling those. And I will also give you Sentinel's deck of cards. So these are, there we go, pick the right one. So every robot has 9 cards specific to them. These are drawn into the hand and are used to control, hence control cards. And in it, it will tell you whether you can move, fight, or use a special system. Or in some cases, you may get multiples. So volley fire for Sentinel is fight, fight, and then fight with a +1 damage.
Nice.
That's not great for me. It has
Feels
to be said.
reasonable for me. I'm
No,
quite
it's
happy
not-
with it.
There's nothing reasonable at all about it. You have that. You just get better now. It's going to get very better.
We can't get better before we've started.
You would be surprised what I can get better about. I think I'm going to buy something.
Okay.
That's interesting. I don't know if I want that though. Tractor's good. Force field to reduce damage. It's pricey though. It's going to cost me 3 of my scrap for a force field, but I will buy one.
Sensible.
So force field is if this robot suffers damage to its front, left, or right quadrant, reduce this damage by 1. So back to yourself then.
Back to myself.
Do you want to
might
buy
have a
something?
little- I think I'm going to buy something as well. Have a little look, see what we've got.
See what's out there in the world.
Yep. Let's see. Weapon systems, special systems.
I'm currently only looking at Twitch, by the way, folks. So if people are chatting in other places, I may not respond to you immediately. I will attempt to flip over to something else.
I think I will be buying this lovely railgun here.
Double railgun.
Yep, I
what
think
you're saying?
I have a Gauss cannon and a railgun, but the railgun hits everything in the path directly in front of it,
Okey-dokey.
which I don't know if anyone can see.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't worry. We'll show them whenever it comes around that way. I'm going to pick a bot. And
Parkour.
I'm going to go for parkour for relay, just so I can do that. I'll also take their deck.
And their doohickey, don't forget.
Relay. And this is...
I believe doohickey is the technical term for it.
That is
Yep.
that is the technical term for it, very much so. There's relay. As you can see, not a huge amount of armour. I think you've got more armour in the front than I have combined.
Hope so.
No, but only by 1.
I'm okay with it.
I do get an interesting thing. I can go for a double left hook because I've got 2 arms on the left. In which case I spin you around,
Right round, baby, right round.
right round like a record, baby. So I'll add relay.
Okay, I'm going to... There's something I want to see. I'm going to do something tactical here. I might buy something else.
Tacticals.
Hang on. Here is some of these things that I've sold. I don't know where you want them. Because I like the look of this. I like that a lot.
Everybody comes with an attack as standard in case people are wondering at home. So you don't have to buy an additional weapon. There's actually a really nice one that would have worked well for Sentinel, which is a rear tail gun. So you've obviously got very little armour on the back.
You shoot them in the
But if
back.
anybody gets into your back position, then you can do them up like a kipper.
I think that the best idea here, I'm going to take this matter translator,
Yeah.
which means I can move. And by matter translator, I of course mean not the matter translator. I obviously mean the escape booster. Just like a little jump jet. Move up to 3 squares left or right. Do not change facing, then deactivate. So I'm bouncing around like a mech warrior or something.
Okay. And how much does that cost you?
That cost me a single
Right, okay.
scrap, which I'll put over here.
Right, well, kind of everything, I suppose. I'm going to go for another droid. I'm going to take the big fella. I'm going to take Juggernaut because he's amazing. He's huge. He's brutal. He's not quite as heavily armoured as Sentinel, but he's got more all round.
And he's got a big helmet to keep his face pretty.
Well,
like
you
Vinnie
know,
Jones.
Exactly like Vinnie Jones. Explains why he's orange. I'm the Juggernaut.
So Vinnie says this is a family stream.
Yep.
There will be no cursing here.
That correct, Amando.
No. I'll try. I am going to go for a bot this time. I think I will have this lovely insectoid fella.
Who's called Insectoid.
Yeah, he is indeed, and I like him. I like the look of him.
Insectoid's interesting. Bit all round, because he's got those two massive rippy claws.
Yep.
Like a praying mantis. He can actually attack people diagonally away from him.
Which I like.
Which is fascinating. And if they've got no armour there, he deals 2 damage right off the bat instead. So.
What I like to see.
Frisky. Right. I've got my super droids. And I've got 5 bits of kit left. Or 5 bits of scrap left for buyings. So...
Don't mind me, I'm just
no, I won't mind you.
being OCD about the thing. They need to face the same way.
Move this robot to any empty square on the board. The player to your left chooses the facing and deactivate the system.
Yeah.
That sounds really good up until the bit where you hit the player to your
AKA
left.
your enemy.
Your enemy then
makes,
chooses.
yeah.
Oh, you've teleported behind me, have you? Oh, well, that's a
You're
shame that
facing
you're
the
facing
wrong
the
way.
wall.
Yeah.
Jump tech could be interesting.
If it was a duo, that card would be very good because if the person sitting beside me I could do it for them. But
Yeah, that's true. First time in a maneuver, the robot pushes another robot. Pushing does not cost any additional movement. Oh, slam you into a wall and smash you to death. They're all relatively cheap. I'm going to take jump tech, actually. Because that could be fun for relay and the parkour. That's going to cost me 2 more of my scrap there.
3 left. I only have 4 left myself.
I'm actually going to start filling my armour.
I believe... see, now I've got a number of choices here. I think the best idea might be this one, you know.
Have fun with the Gaslands.
Not that. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go for just a cheap little laser beam for someone.
Is it to put on the head of your shark?
It's sadly not. It's to put on the head of my robot mantis.
That's...
Or, you know, just in case Sentinel's weapon gets done, we can just give him another one.
Okay.
Quite nice.
Right.
Which cost me a single.
A single. You don't have to spend them all, by the way. You can keep some, which is probably handy. I've got 3 left. 3 left, and I mean, at the moment, I'm very up close and personal. What's a kill switch do for me? If the target has quadrant, this attack deals no damage. Oh, yeah. But if you don't have armor, it deals 3 damage.
Yeah, I saw it and it was like, risky.
And then lobber.
Lobber, in fact, lobs things. You might be surprised to know.
It's a neat gun, but mainly I just love the noise it makes when it fires. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. Just 2.
Leave you with 1.
A range would be good. I'm going to take a range.
Don't do ranged.
Doing a range. You shut up.
Okay.
Right. I'm done. What next for you? Or are you done?
I'm going to have another look over here just to see what we've got. I have to look at the upgraded special systems because I haven't given them most a look.
Cannibalizer is interesting. It's free.
Yeah, but...
It strips armor from you. But then that allows you to activate other things like system upgrades and trick cards and stuff because you need scrap to use those. So.
I think that I'm actually done. I don't want any of these. I could just take Cannibalizer. I might just take Cannibalizer. If I never use it, never use it, but at least I have the option. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just have Cannibalizer for free. And then keep my tokens as well.
Keep the 3 then?
Yeah.
Well, you do that. You be you. Right. After you've done this then, we have to set up our decks. Now, This is a solo game, 1v1. You can play 2v1 and 2 against 2.
Oh, wow.
And if you play with 2 people on a team, you construct it a little differently. Everybody gets a power down card. As it is, we get 1. So you'll only have 1 in your deck, but we'll also have a hand size of 5. The decks themselves, if I come over here, you can see Jugger's now got all his armour slammed in there. God bless him, big fellow. Then if I take his deck, and you'll need insectoids.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. In this deck will be Desperate Action, and there'll be one of those for each robot. You'll need to go in and take those out and put them to one side.
Sitting on things, Desperate Action. Boom. Nope, Desperate Action. Done.
So there's my Desperate Action for both robots. You then shuffle the remaining cards together. You get to see me shuffle badly on camera once again, which people always enjoy. So
I reckon I'm worse than you. It's not a competition, but if it was a bad shuffling competition...
Normally I end up picking them all up off the floor, which is...
Just like that, yeah?
Well, that one didn't make it to the floor, but good. Well played.
There we go.
Draw 3 cards.
Okay, hang on. You've made me paranoid and I want to shuffle. I don't know why that made me paranoid, but did. Here we go. Take 3 of these cards.
Yep.
In my hand. Oh, that's very good. That's much better. And that is also very interesting.
Okay. Yeah, is this some sort of mind games, is it? Right.
I mean, it could be, or it could just be being honest. I'm an honest man.
So, I've got my cards. My 2 Desperate Actions get added to my hand, as does my Power Down. Power Down is important. It means you'll skip essentially a turn with one of your robots, but it's the only way you can reshuffle your command chain and your deck back together. So if you empty your deck, you don't automatically refill it for when you're drawing up cards at the end of the turn. I don't know why I'm shuffling those, that is my hand. So instead what you would do is power down one of your robots, and then that allows you to scoop up their cards, not the other robots' cards, but their cards, put them back in the deck, shuffle it, and then draw 3 new ones. So it's very important for deck cycling.
It's a well shuffled hand there, Jerry.
It's a great shuffled hand. I'm actually going to show Desperate Action, since we all have a Desperate Action. The reason you've got those is no matter how badly you've shuffled and drawn from your deck, you will have at least 1 card for both robots in your first turn by having the Desperate Action. So if I show you this, all the cards are the same in that, or laid out the same. You've got the name of it, you've got the robot in question, so Juggernaut, the big lad. The speed, they can go up into the high 200s, at least, that I've seen. So he's obviously going to activate very low down, but then you have icons, and the icons are maneuver, system special, and your attack. And you can have 2 maneuvers or 3 attacks or whatever it happens to be. There are different ways that these can show up. But when you're planning your turn, it will tell you if you can use them all, or in this case, you can only use 1 of these icons, but you return it to your hand. You don't put it in your command chain. So you'll always have the option to take an action of some description. So, next up, hello, Nim the Crazy. We need to choose what upgrades that we've bought are going to be attached to what droids, and then deploy them into the arena, and then decide on
what?
On which scenario that we're going to fight out in our arena. So I'm going to do that because I really want that to be mine for relay. And then I'm going to do that because it seems about right.
I am going to...
While you're doing that, I'm going to pick a scenario. Our scenarios are, I think, 8-fold. Yes. And when I say scenario, it's really just a board layout. So as you can see here, it just shows you where to put the line of sight blocking terrain, and then also where to put the activation nexus points. So whenever you trundle over one of these, you get to switch on one of your system upgrades. They start off by default. I think I'm going to pick layout 4, Happy Days, because...
Yeah.
No, there's a very good reason for it.
Uh-huh.
If I just get the books here, so you can see those are the layouts up close and personal. And happy days, if I turn it around there, is a smiley.
Wow.
And that,
Yeah. No, I agree.
that just amuses me so much. So,
There you go. Oh, so I will tell you, I don't know if people can see it. On Sentinel, I have put on a railgun, the cannibalizer. On Insectoid, I've put on a laser beam and an escape booster.
we're going to need
Need all these, I imagine.
we're going to need 7 of the little power.
Oh, yep.
One goes into there. One goes into there. Put a 2 there.
I think they're all 2. Up that way.
Yeah. Well, they're all 1s and 2s. So these are line of sight blocking and movement blocking, unless you have something like the jump tech to allow you to jump over them. And then, armor, not right, better. I'll need 2 for here.
2 2s?
No, just 1s. That's only 2 on the board.
Hang on, these are all 2s.
Flip them over.
Oh. Oh, okay. I see.
Yep.
Fiendish.
Yep. 1 under each eye, like tears, and then 1 under each to make our smiley face.
1 under each, like so?
Yep.
Fantastic.
It's all about the smiley face. I kind of wish I'd orientated the board in another direction now.
I don't, yeah, you've basically, what you've done, Jerry, is you've given yourself a smiley face and everyone else can...
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, that's good.
It's the layout in the board. What can I say?
Yeah. You could have let, the lovely audience see it, but
Well, then
you're
they
a
wouldn't get a
monster.
chance. It'll harden them. But like Hazy Boy, Ellis Hata, and Pun Dancer. So, deployment.
Yes.
We need to deploy our droids. I'll start the bidding with.
The big lad?
Yeah, I'm just going to go. No, actually, I'm not. I'm going to start betting with Tiny One. I'm going to pop them in there, facing up the way. Well, the system upgrades will start off by default, but it doesn't matter.
I will very probably ill-advised do that.
You can
Well, I might do that.
You can set them in any of the 3 corner squares, and you can set them in any orientation. There are no 45-degree angles. You have to be always square on. I'm going to pop him there.
I'm going to pop him here.
Okie dokie.
Very similar.
Super Insectoid. And then it's just on to activating. So, with that in mind, we're ready to kick into it.
Let's go.
Pick a card for one of your, pick a card for both of your robots as to what they're going to do. That's kind of amazing. That's awesome. Oh my word. Oh, how good is that?
I'm going to pick...
I mean, I feel bad for you.
Definitely pick that for that guy. Hang on. Change my mind.
I'm going to pick there.
I'm going to do...
And then I'm going to...
that bad boy.
Go there.
I'll give this a go, see how
Show
it
you
goes.
this. You might be able to see this. You might be able to see it if I do this.
There we are.
What you do is you form a controlled chain. So certain cards go back to your hand, certain cards are discarded, but the other cards stay. Essentially, once you've played them, they stay here, just alongside your board, so you can keep track on them.
I think we're ready.
Yep, flip them.
Flip them at the
So,
same time. Boom.
Highest number on my side is 296.
The highest number on my side is 168. So
Oh,
I
you're
think
so slow.
I think you might go first.
So slow. So I'm going to go first with Relay, who's going to play a sprint. So it gives me a maneuver of 10.
That's a lot.
It is a lot, but because I'm running Hell for Leather, it's going to cost me 2 points to rotate instead of 1. So I will go first with Relay. And Relay is going to go a 1, 2, bing.
And have one of them.
I'm going to power on my first system. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bing. Power on my other upgrade system. Do I want to go anywhere else? No, I don't think I do, actually. I think that's far enough for Relay. Hannah's not stupid. Hannah's not going to go too far forward so that the praying mantis of doom there can rip Relay's head off.
He's a friendly little fella who's never done anything wrong.
Yeah, you liar.
Just yet.
Liar.
Okay. Then I believe, what's the next one? I'm going to guess it's me, because looking that looks like you've got a 15 there.
Could be.
168?
168 for you, yeah.
That might be me. Okay. Yeah. Right, so I get a movement of 5, which means I'm going to go here. And then you have to turn like so. You can't just shuffle left, can you?
Nope, you have to turn, so it'll cost you.
So that's another 1.
Yep.
Bing. Let's add that bad boy. And we will power on, hopefully the right one. Yes. Power on that bad boy. Well, that's 3. And I get a little bit more. 5 of these. And what's the option here? Yeah, I'm going to go...
It's on both channels. You're just going deaf in one ear, Sundancer.
4, 5. And that is his move, I believe. Unless I decide to be a terrible person.
Yes.
And...
Always decide to be a terrible person.
I can't do it. No, I can't do it. No, I don't have it in me. I'm just going to leave him there. He's just going to have a nice time.
You don't have it in you, or you don't have the range to do it?
Dealer's choice. Bit of both.
That would make sense.
It's more there's inconveniently placed wrecked cars that are getting in the way of my cunning plans.
Well, you know, inconvenient wrecked cars are tight. Wow. I'm just going to shift these down because I've got our deal our trick cards out. So we have 1, 2, 3 trick cards which we can buy in. You might be able to see those. There's our trick cards: Overdrive, Nudge, and Shoddy Construction. I mean, I can afford a nudge. I can't really afford anything else. So you have Sentinel next then with a speed of 154.
Okay. That sounds correct. You're probably not going to guess what's going to happen here.
I might.
Well, okay. Well, let's just see if you're correct. So he gets a movement of 6, which goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's awkward, isn't it? And then 6.
It's not great. I will say that.
And then you'll never guess what he's going to do next.
Are you?
Yes.
Going to?
Yes.
Shoot me in the back of the head.
I'm going to shoot you in the back of the head.
You are just the worst.
Right in the back, like
just the worst.
Like a brave soldier should. Shoot you in the back.
Okay.
It only does a single damage.
It only does a single damage. Well, that's not too bad, except I don't have any.
Oh, so that takes a proper serious damage, so we get to see this for the first time. So
yeah.
I believe I draw one of these.
Yeah, so it's very simple. When you do damage, the card will tell you how much damage you do. So, for example, if I show you Wrecker Arm here, he will do 2 damage to any of those quadrants in front of him. The first points have to come off armor. So if he got hit on the side, I would take these armor tokens off to become scrap. Anything that doesn't hit armor and goes straight through turns into these serious damage cards instead. And the number of cards you draw is equal to the number of damage that you cause on your opponent, and then you can choose what to apply.
Yep.
In this case, it's only the 1, which will be a heavy impact, which isn't great. The target robot moves 1 square away from the direction the attack came from if it can.
Yep.
So I get shunted forward by a railgun 1. Oh, that's a bit brutal.
It wasn't a railgun, it was a gauze cannon, if that makes you feel better.
No, none of that makes me feel better. None of it in any way, shape or form. And I now have 1 damage. I'll just pop between my upgrade systems. I can only take 4 damage before I fall over.
Yep.
So, c'est la vie. Right. On to me then for my desperate action with Juggernaut. Juggernaut can move 4, which he will obviously just...
You sure you don't want to just stay where you are, no?
2, 3, shut up. 4, go to there, and I'm going to activate my lobber on the old upgrade system. And that's the first of those sort of turns done. Desperate action comes back to my hand. The rest of the cards stay where they are. And then we're on to clean up and draw phase. So you can draw back up to your hand size, I believe.
From my deck, which is over here. Which I will get Lovely. 2 more of them.
Sorry, you draw 2 cards a turn, not
No.
up to your hand size. But
But
in
in
that
fairness-
case, it will be.
Yeah. It's very interesting.
Isn't it though?
It's very interesting.
What were you shooting me with? The Gauss? The
I'm
Gauss,
shooting with the particular guys kind of.
the Gauss doesn't work if I'm up close to you, punching you in the face.
That is true.
That is
Well, it
very
does
true.
work. I just can't hit you with it.
Oh, well, that just seems like exactly what I want to be doing now.
Okay. You
So I'm
prefer
going to
it?
put that one there for Jugger, and Super Replay will possibly do that.
Oop. Where do these bad boys go? Discard pile?
No, they stay exactly where they are.
Oh, they stay exactly where they are.
Yeah, that,
and
forms,
then we.
that forms your command chain. So your next card will lay on top of it.
Got you.
They don't lift until you shut down a droid to
Got you. Got you.
reboot.
Got you. I feel like I shouldn't have done that, but anyway. I'm gonna put this here, or you just want to put? No, we'll leave it like that. Just for the theatrics of it.
I'm going to do this because that would be hilarious, I feel. So, you ready?
Yes, I'm now ready. Yep,
Ready? Okay.
I'm
right.
ready. You prepared? Flip.
Flippings. So, my parkour.
My God.
Parkour.
Parkour.
Is a speed of 308.
That's a lot.
It is. Do you have anything close to
Not even remotely close. No.
that? Then my next one is 189. What are you looking at?
236.
All right, so it'll be parkoury first, and then
Something.
me, and then finishing off with Centenoid, the most Centenoid of all Centenoides. I mean, it's a little bit annoying because of what I was planning on doing, but you know, parkour.
That's the most important thing. You win in spirit for the
I
parkour.
really do. So I'm going to go movement of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and
Oh, that's not very nice.
well, it is what it is. If I had any more, I'd be leaping over you and pushing you around. I also have a system special on there, so I can discard one of these terrible cards. I'm going to discard Nudge.
I, for one, commend your bravery in going for the smallest robot that hasn't touched you first.
Yeah, well, you know, is what it is. I just don't want you backing up
Why?
because I don't want you escaping from Juggernaut when he comes to smash face, just like wreck all your faces.
Okay. In that case, are you not? No, no attacks. Okay.
No attacks from that.
I, quite frankly, am shocked and appalled. I am going to do what can be described as an eradicate.
Right,
So,
you're like some sort of Dalek. Is that what
some sort of it's legally distinct from, but similar to
Yeah.
eradicate, not that other word, which we're not allowed to say.
So a maneuver of 6.
A maneuver of 6, which that's fine, but I could do that. But should I do that? I definitely shouldn't do that. Okay,
I would.
so he's going to turn this way, and then he's going to go 1, 2, turn again,
Yep.
3, and another turn. And that's it. He's just going to stand there. However, then he's going to stab you twice up with his stabby blades.
Stabby blades of stab. Is that what you're telling me?
Stabby blades of stab.
Okay. So you can attack diagonally in front of you for 1.
For 1. And I can do it twice because I have 2 stabby icons.
Yes, you can with your eradicateness. What's the special ability for eradicate?
The special ability is if you've no armor. The special ability for eradicate card is you can only attack with killer blades,
All right, so,
which is
yeah,
fine.
So you're,
And the special ability for the killer blades, if the target quadrant has no armor, you deal 2 damage instead, which is somewhat exciting, considering
well, you say exciting, I say mediocre at best. You do 1 point of damage.
I do
Well, it'd be 1
I
point
do.
per attack,
yes, or 2 points of damage
and you're going to be doing it into my
into your rear.
backside. That's
I
all right.
believe.
I have 2 points of damage on my backside.
You certainly do now.
Boop. Now, when armor falls off, it splatters onto the arena floor in scrap, so scrap metal value. Normally it has to go immediately into the one from the area the attack came from, directly behind. So one will go to there, and then the others are spread evenly between the 3 and the facing that you got hit in. So I could put one there, but that would immediately give Paul bonus scrap, so I won't. I'm going to put it over
you're
here.
a terrible person.
I'm a terrible person. You're absolutely 100% correct on that.
Okay.
So then it is Juggernaut's turn, though. You haven't got through to damage me. So
No, not yet, no.
So that could cause you issues.
Almost certainly, but, you know.
Right. I have a maneuver 4.
Yeah, you can make that work.
So I can make that work. You're 100% correct.
Could just trundle forward towards Sentinel there?
Yeah, no.
You sure?
I definitely 100% will not.
Okay.
Just trundle towards Sentinel. 2 to turn. 3 to run back over what used to be my armor plate and claim it for me again.
It's just rude. And
It's not rude. There's nothing rude about it. And then 4 to face you.
Yep, and then this is where nothing bad happens.
And then I'm going to attack with my wrecker arm.
Yep.
So this is quite fun. I can hit targets in essentially my entire front arc. And with Demolish, if my attack hits any obstacles, I remove them from play.
Oh, wow.
So this obstacle will be going away as it gets smashed. You're going to get smashed. You're also going to get spun round to face the direction of my choice. Decisions on that one, really.
Yep.
But first off, you're going to take 2 to your face.
I only have 1 on my face. So
Good.
In which case,
Excellent.
very annoyingly, I have to put it right on top of your head, which means
Okay,
that's for you, sir.
Thank you. I
And
feel
then-
much better about life.
You take one of them.
And you get the card system shutdown. Both of your upgrade systems immediately go offline. You've only got 1 activated, so
Yep.
it goes back offline.
That's
And
quite
then
annoying.
we shuffle that card back into the damage deck. Oh, picking up that activation nexus there didn't really help you, did it?
No,
it just
not
switched
really,
you off
but,
again.
you know, it's fine. It would have been nice, but stuff was in the way anyway,
no.
so
So that can go away as I obliterate that. And then
you spin me.
I'm going to face you against the wall because I
Yeah,
think you'd
that-
appreciate being faced against the wall.
That is very annoying. That is the worst way you could have done that. Yep, well done.
You're welcome. 100% welcome.
So now it is the ability for Mr. Sentinel,
Sentinoid.
who is going to take a steady shot. I will
Yeah.
give you 2 guesses who's getting the steady shot.
Is it insectoid right up the back pipe?
I mean, I could do that, but I
think
feel
it could
like
actually be tricky to do that.
I could give it a go. I feel like it might be a bit of a waste of time. So let's go. I'm going to move. I can move up to 6.
You
So
move
I'm
up to
gonna
6.
go-
You go, girl.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then
Oh.
I'll spin this direction.
You even turn a...
And I can even turn a system on, which I believe is going to be this system.
Oh, wow, I really wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. And I could do something interesting with that, but I actually can't do anything interesting with that because you're slightly too far away. And by slightly too far away, I mean directly in the correct line. No, you're slightly too far away. Oh well, life goes on.
Does that have a limit on range? Because most of those don't. The weapons will go until they hit the wall of the arena, an obstacle or another robot. Unless
I see.
Unless it specifically says there is a limit to it.
It does not.
No,
All robots in the attack path. And the gauze cannon is the same, except it has to hit from 2 on, is that?
Yes, the gauss can't. You can't hit somebody adjacent to you because you can't get up the speed. The railgun's interesting because it will go through everything until it hits the arena wall or an obstacle. So you can hit multiple robots with it.
However, I think I might just use the gauze cannon for this jobby then. I feel like it might be the best
Yeah.
life decision. Yeah, I'm just going to shoot you in the flank, which I'm sure you didn't see coming at all.
Well, I've kind of seen it coming.
Wow.
My force field is particularly good, though, for being activated because it will reduce damage caused
By 1?
by 1.
Yeah, I figured that.
So,
But it made me feel good about myself, so
yeah.
it's a morale victory more than anything. And then I'm
Well,
going to
actually, I'm
use...
just going to double check. Does knocking armor off count as damage, or is it just knocking armor off? Because you might be able to chip the armor off even though you're not going to cause any damage.
Let's do
This
that.
is probably a good thing to check how they decide that.
So you need to have a
Fighty,
specific...
fight.
That's fair. So
So,
here's another question, which I
yes.
think I know the answer to. But
you ask away.
I have an upgrade system card, one of the lovely little blue ones. I can't use that to activate this railgun now. That has to be an attack, right?
It has to be an attack.
Ah, okay. Worth a try.
Always worth a try. You're very trying.
I've been told that many times. This is the best part of a live stream. Watching someone read rules in
That's
real
all right.
time.
They can't see me read it.
Oh.
So for each point of damage a robot takes, 1 armor token is scrapped.
Yeah, so it doesn't count.
It doesn't count. My force field binks that off.
Yeah, that's fine. That's exactly what I wanted to happen.
Yep. It's good. It's test it, see how it works.
Yeah, that's
see
okay.
whether or not the force field.
The
will
force field,
protect
yeah.
me.
Oh, so the gauze can doesn't get through that. Okay. Yeah. Well, in that case, I'm going to adapt my strategy completely.
Yes, you've got system activation that you can use. So you could flip another card if you wanted to, or
flip another what trick card?
A
Any
trick
card?
card to say you discard one, flip another one over,
discard
or you
one.
might not bother. It's up to you.
Let's see. Which one would you like to get rid of?
I don't know. I don't particularly want to get rid of any of them.
No.
No, they look interesting. I'm intrigued.
Oh, that overdrive one's quite good. I'm going to get rid of that because I don't want you to have it.
All right, so that is it.
Yeah, it's like that.
So that just goes to the discard, and then you replace it with a new one.
This bad boy, which is a 4. Ooh, what's a tasty one? That's
4?
very expensive for what it does.
I mean, I can only dream of being able to do that.
Talk about you're stealing all my scrap, all my lovely armor. You've taken as scrap.
It's
You're
most
rich.
of the armor is my armor.
Well,
I've taken the scrap,
well, I think it's
Mr.
exactly
Man.
half.
So be like that then.
I think that's the go, is it? Or no? Do you still need to do?
Nope, that's us.
Yep.
We're on to the next one.
Look at that. We're flying.
So draw 2 cards, or
Or up to 2 cards.
Yeah.
To get 5, isn't that right? Or yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Ooh, that's very nice. That's very, very nice indeed. I like that a lot.
okay.
You see, that's quite annoying though.
Is it?
A little bit annoying, but and then that's the
Oops.
you know,
Change the camera.
this is very trying. Okay, so for this one we'll do that. That's the decision made. And for this one, it needs to be this or this.
Add that to my chain of command.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I feel like this is slightly a waste, but also it makes me happy. And could one buy, at this point, some of this delicious, delicious power charge? Yeah.
You do you.
No, I've changed my mind now. No, I'm good. I'm good to go. I had a cunning plan, but it's not going to work. And by cunning plan, I mean I just wanted to look at them to see if it could do anything for me.
Well, you can always buy one for the cost of 2, and it'll be the top of the trick card
Oh,
deck.
that's true. I might do that just to show.
Just for novelty value.
Just
Draw
to show.
blind.
Not if like it's not a. If this is a bad tactical decision, I did it just to demonstrate it. But if it's a good tactical decision,
Oh yeah,
I'm a genius.
Play
Yeah.
4 and got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh, that's not bad actually.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. It's also not particularly good.
That is a cheeky maneuver. So as you may have seen, the trick cards can cost from 1, 2, 3, or even 4, but you can buy a blind one for 2. But it means you could end up paying double the cost,
That is true.
or half if
Yeah.
you're particularly jammy about it, costing you your scrap. We good to go?
We are good to go.
I'm going to reveal Juggernaut will smash, and meanwhile, Relay will go for Haymaker.
Well,
I've got a speed of 278.
I have a speed of 88 and 94, so
Oh,
I dare say you'll probably go first on both of them.
I'll go first with one. Juggernaut's needing a bit of a wind up.
Yep.
But the Haymaker's good. So Haymaker actually has a double move on it. So I can move 5, 4, and attack, which means I can move up to 9 and then attack, or I can attack and then move up to 9, or I can move either maneuver in between. So 1, 2, turn is 3, 4. So that will cost me 4 to get right there. And then I can attack with my left hook, which will deal 1 damage, which will be enough to take your armor off the back.
I dare say it will. Yep.
However,
I don't like the however.
I can choose to rotate you 90 degrees to the right as I give you a double left hook.
Right.
And if I do that, it'll deal 2 damage instead of
Okay.
1.
Right.
So
that
I will
means
do exactly that.
Yeah, I would. So this is going to fall off onto your face
Onto
again,
me.
and then
Join the scrap pile.
he's going to spin this direction.
90, yep, towards you. Oh man, it looked so pretty when there was armor there.
It did, yeah.
That's a serious hit. That's worth 2.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
That's half your damage.
That is half my damage. I'm just going to put it there.
Yep. It's as good a place as any. And then, oh my god, I've just seen volley fire for Sentinel. Right, I've got 5 action maneuver points left. 1, 2.
No, you sure you want to go
3.
that way?
Shut up.
I think. Okay. So.
Yeah, I don't.
Sure, you can come directly. No. I heard this part of the arena is nice this
5.
time
I'm
of
going to
year.
get some more scrap. I'm going to pick Juggernaut scrap up. Actually leaves me with my backside exposed, but I don't think you can reach me.
I'm glad you think that. That's the main thing.
You know, it is.
So I'm going to do 96, which is volley fire. Sadly, I can only shoot, and there's nobody to shoot at, so I'm just going to shoot at one of those dead cars in frustration.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yep,
Things
this one.
explode.
I can't even move, so it's just literally just
Yep,
opening
straight down the line.
straight down the line. It was very impressive, though.
It looks spectacular.
It
I
was
love the explosions.
That's it.
Yep.
I'm all here for the entertainment value.
What's Insectoid up to then?
Insectoid is going to do a desperate action.
Okay, so you can only choose one of the 3.
Indeed, I can. Now, the question is, which one of the 3? Do I attack nothing? Do I activate a special card, which I can't do because none of them are activated? Or do I move? Now, you might think I'll say move.
Yes.
You'd be correct.
Right.
So, I think...
Kind of does make sense. Juggernaut can smash, but Juggernaut can't move.
Oh, that's the wrong way. What was he facing?
He was facing towards you.
Was he?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I span him around when I punched him.
That does sound like the type of thing you do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do the brave thing of brave Sir Robin and run like the clappers.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then let's do 6.
Oh. Putting your rear armor up against an obstacle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it'll make that much difference, but it might help.
Well, in this case, it will make some difference. Because annoyingly, I do have a ranged weapon on Juggernaut because he can use one of his arms as a big trebuchet because I've bought a lobber for him.
Nice.
Which is nice. But unfortunately, I can't maneuver with Smash, so I can't get into position. What are these? Play at the end of the upload commands phase to swap your revealed control card with one from your hand. Oh, that's really good, actually. And play this at the start of your robot's turn to bring one of its upgrade systems online. Power Surge would be excellent to keep for another game, but I don't
It's very expensive for 4.
Yeah, but if you had it in your cache to begin with, you've got a really good upgrade card like a force field or whatever, you could turn it on without having to even move into position.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually going to buy a command override.
For?
Pop that trick card into my hand. That was going to cost me 2 scrap. That's very expensive. And our new trick card is spin on a dime. Play at any point to rotate your robot to any facing.
Oh, that's quite nice, actually. In fact, that's so nice, I might buy that next turn.
That's all of me.
That is all of me as well.
Okay, so...
I'm shocked you were slower than someone doing a desperate action. And 2 of these.
2 of those.
2 of those, please.
I think it is actually just 2. It doesn't say that there's a hand size that I can see. You just draw until you can't draw anymore. And then
okay.
And at that point, then you'll have to.
In that case, I should have drawn an extra one last turn, and if I lose, that's why. No other reason.
Well, I didn't take one either, so we're...
Oh, we're even then? That's good.
Even.
Still the reason why I lose, though, if I lose.
Yeah, it just says you draw 2 cards. If you only have 1 card left, you draw 1. If it's empty, you don't draw any. But I don't see anything about a hand size there. So, and then we go this way.
And, I need to keep looking at these. I forget what I've given him. Oh, that's fantabulous. And then that is fairly good too. Okay.
that's probably a great one to go for.
Let's do
for
that bad
relay.
boy.
And then
I've noticed a text error on one of these. Shocking behaviour.
it is a prototype.
I know, but I noticed a thing that's more shocking.
Okay.
Do I want that or do I want that? I mean, surely I want that. That's better.
Let me go with this. All
That
done?
is just better. That's better. Yes, I'm good. Sorry. And let's do a flip.
Yep.
Prepared. You'll go first, just so you know.
I might not. I've got desperate action at 15.
Yep. Okay, that one doesn't go first.
I've got special delivery at 257
It's funny
speed.
that you've got 270 speed because I've got a 9 and a 58.
9.
So I'm gonna say
Wow.
you go first.
I could play a trick card, but what's the point?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe keep those for.
Special delivery then. I mean, yeah. Okay, so I've got a movement of 7 or a maneuver of 7. 1. I'm going to use my jump tech
Yes.
to leap me. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hello.
Yep.
And then I'm going to bunch you.
That feels rude, but yes, by all means,
I thought you'd like it.
if your conscience can live with that.
It very much can. I'm going to go for a double left hook again,
Yep.
which will spin you 90 degrees to your right. But will also cause 2 damage. So that was your
That was my right side.
right side. So you're going to lose both the armor off there.
Yep. Which one will go to you and one will go not to you?
Yep.
I'm gonna put. There you go. Have that one.
I want my scrap. Give me my scrap.
And that scrap will go
Scrap.
there. And that's it. And then it's not your turn next because weirdly enough I've got one slightly faster.
Yeah, insectoids.
Yeah.
Right up Main Street.
He is indeed. So he has got and bring one of Insectoid Systems online.
Oh, don't do that.
You'll never guess what he's gonna bring online. Cause I don't know. Could be that one. That might be an idea, you know. And then I could do that. But also I think this is the better option. So I'm gonna bring his Escape Booster online, which he can not change his facing but sort of dash to the left or right.
Oh.
Which is quite nice.
Are you
And
scuttling like a crab?
I choose to believe so, yeah. And then
Crab scuttler.
he can move up to 6. Which he will do by moving 2 backwards, spinning round for 1,
Yep.
and then 4, 5, and 6.
Okay. Right. Aggravating.
That's what I live for.
So far away now.
Is your card higher than a 9? I'm gonna
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, it is,
Is
actually,
it? Okay,
yeah.
that's fun.
It weirdly is.
I'm shocked.
So, I mean, I think I can take a shot to the face. So I'm going to go for a maneuver on my desperate action. And go 1, 2, 3. Do I turn now? Yes, I will. I do like the scrap though. But I'll just turn instead. Being very good.
A death train there.
Yeah.
Lovely death train. So I can bring one of Sentinel Systems online.
Don't feel like you have to.
I'm gonna. It's not a particularly good one. It's only,
Oh, it's the cannibalizer. You can pull
cannibalizer.
scrap to.
yeah, or kill armor to become scrap.
Yeah.
But it could come in handy. And then I have a movement, in which case I am going to do. And my movement is going to be 5. So I'm going to do. I know this.
By Elistar.
I'm going to do.
That's how I choose to believe that that's written.
I'm just going to move back 2. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Or is it all I'm going to do? No, I'm not. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, and 4. So.
Oh. Okay. Controversial.
I thought so.
Desperate action will go back to my hand.
Oh yeah, I forgot that happens.
I smell blood in the water. Draw 2. Bump, bump. Let's see if I can bring it on in for the big win. Bump, 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 bump. It's good. It's all right. I can live with it, I suppose.
Let's do that one first, and then this bad boy. Okay, I'm prepared.
I'm not. I am now. Right.
Shall we?
Yep. I'm going double desperate action.
I'm going 1 desperate action and 1 excise, which is a 202. I'm going to guess goes first.
116 is my desperate action
That's
for relay.
a very fast desperate action.
As opposed to 15 for Juggernaut.
Yeah.
So we'll be Insectoid, then Relay, then Sentinel, and then the Mighty Mighty Jugger.
The Mighty Mighty Jugger. So what I'm going to do is I can move 4 with
Yes.
Mr. Insect Man, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm taking that. Then I can do a cheeky little stab.
You
So I
filth
can
wizard.
just a cheeky little stab on your lovely Juggernaut Man.
Yeah, thankfully, because of your big, wide-angled grabby claws, you can't hurt the Delightful Relay.
Well, I could, I just chose not
So you say.
to. So that will be just one of your armor runs away, I believe,
Yep.
which hit you from
So
this
it's
side.
on my left.
Yeah.
So I'll lose 1 there,
There,
which
maybe?
has to go into the middle.
And then I can use 5 to scuttle away hilariously. Which I will do by going 2, 3, 4, 5.
Filth. Filth, filth, filth. Okay.
My next one is 24, so you're going first.
So, Relay can move 7 with the desperate action. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm working out, can I get up behind Insectoid, but also can I back in, pick up the scrap that you've just knocked off my mate?
Do that
and
for...
annoyingly, I can't. I'll end up here.
You can end up there if you want.
1,
that's fine.
2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And then that's me. Desperate action, I'll go back to my hand.
Then I have a 24. Am I faster than you?
Yes, yes, you are.
I'm shocked and appalled. I have a desperate action. What desperate action would I like to do? I might... can move 5. In which case I could go... Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to move 5 and I'm going to go rotate this way, which is 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay. Clever. It goes back to your hand.
It does indeed go back to my hand. And that one does not. Okay.
So Big Jugger, he can move 4 or he can attack.
I think you should attack. I won't be expecting it.
I could just lob
You could, yeah.
and knock 2 armor off you with my massive lobber. At
So-
least get some armor on the off the front of that Sentinel with his ridiculous armor of 5.
It's only 4.
Well, yeah, it looks like 5 from here. So much of it. Or I might just come steamrolling at you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not one to tell you
I
what to
think
do.
I will just move 1, 2, 3 to there, and then I'll just leave myself primed, ready, plucky for the fray.
Okay, if that's what you desire to do.
That is exactly what I desire to do.
In which case, let's
So,
take 2
yards.
of these bad boys, mix them into here.
So our survey says, no, maybe, perhaps, certainly, why not? Relay sorted. What about the big man? Oh, I think I'll go with that.
That's definitely happening there.
Now we play the waiting game. tricky.
Mm,
You know what's tricky?
it is.
My coffee. That's what's tricky.
Have you ended your coffee?
I've ended my coffee.
That's upsetting. I'm going to do...
Forfeit so I can get more coffee. No, that's
Well,
not what I'm going to do.
You can, though. I'll allow it.
Right.
I'm nice that way.
Sorted.
Yes, I'm also going to I'm going to buy a blind trick card.
Oh, okay.
Just shits and giggles.
All right. I hope it's going to end up.
It's going to be a 1, I'm sure.
And I also hope it costs you something appalling to do. Like you have to strip all the armor off your back facing or something.
No.
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 Juggernaut. We'll go for bulldoze with 132 speed.
Sentinel will go for desperate action with 24 speed.
Oh. Relay. We'll go with rapid fire 230.
Dear goodness. Backstab for 168 for Mr.
It could be all over.
It very, very could be.
Because rapid fire is double attack. You have currently no armor on the back.
I have 0 of the armors.
So I'm going to go for... Oh, that's an interesting one. If I go for the double jab to do 2 damage to get 2 cards, I'll spin you. So I'll be facing your right-hand side. Does your right still have armor on it?
The right-hand side doesn't.
Oh, that's okay. So I can do that. So right, I'm going to double punch you.
Yep.
Spin you 90 degrees.
Yep. To the right.
Yep. No armor there.
Yep.
And I will go for, let me see, system failure. The attacking player chooses one of the target robot systems to take offline. You've got your escape booster.
Got my escape booster.
Or I could go disruptive feedback. The target robot's player moves their top card from their control deck to the bottom of the command chain. No, I don't think. I'm going to go system failure.
And break
but
this.
It's going to cause you another point of damage.
Okay.
Putting you onto 3 out of your 4.
Out of my 4, I believe, yes.
And then shuffle that back in. And then I'm going to punch you again, which will spin you another 90 to the right. Putting you face on, but you've no armor in your face either, have you?
I do not have armor on my face. He's
Excellent news. Excellent.
been horrendously bullied. Really,
That's what
is
I'd like
what's
to
happened.
hear. Oh, well, this would have hit your right actually first before spinning.
Either way, it doesn't make any difference. There's no armor there either.
Oh, a solid hit. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Which is a popular chant from the crowd. Or a serious hit. This is a valuable learning opportunity. Did I say valuable? I mean expensive.
Oof. So that is overkill, is what that is?
That is very much overkill.
In which case, he goes pop.
Its sectoid will power down, and the first one of my little lights will flip on. Bing, bing, bing. And the first bite goes to me. Now, there is some cleanup to do before we completely remove everything. The first thing is any scrap that's left unclaimed in the arena,
Goes away.
half of it goes away, and then the other half is split between us.
Okay, so there's one.
There's only one, so it's just going to go. Nobody gets to play with that.
No, rude.
Then we get our bots back, and we have a couple of little things to do. So,
I mean, do I get this because he's not around?
yes.
Okay.
So you'll remove the damage as he sort of gets repaired, retooled.
Yep.
The armor, on the other hand, doesn't get added back on. So the armor that you've collected, you can, or the scrap you've collected rather, you can use that to, to up armor again. Otherwise, you're going to be going in with what you have. Did you spend your...
I spent all of my armor.
You spent all of your scrap on
If it makes you feel better, these trick cards were absolutely terrible.
Were they amazing? Well,
They were so good that I spent double what I should have on them.
We may find out in the next...
We might.
In the next one. I'm going to sort these cards out for the next round. Because remember, it's best of 3.
Yep.
I'll let you decide what one of those we're going to play next.
Sure.
And you can set it up since you've taken the kicking.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, that's just awesome. Yep. Find out what one I'm doing.
Yeah. Is it a frowny face?
It is not the frowny face. It's the dividing line because it feels interesting.
Okay.
Just a big old wall. Now, what way round are we doing this? So should the this?
I believe it goes top to bottom, so it goes between our...
Between us? Yeah, that makes more
so
sense, doesn't it?
Or it might be... Well, actually, it could go either way.
Yeah. We'll do it this way. It doesn't make any difference, does it? No, I think it's better this way anyway.
Well, if you do it the other way, it means it's a one-on-one on both sides.
Yeah, that's true. But if we do it this way, it's basically we're all going to fight in the middle. It's going to be terrible. Terrible scrap fest. One of those. One of those. Are we running out? Where's the other ones? Apparently
There's one still on the board, and there's one there.
Okay, but where's the others? Because I need 2 more.
Need 2 more. Outrageous. You're not going to have 2 more.
Okay, well, we'll put one of these then on each side rather than 2.
You do that, or throw down one of the other tokens and just use it as a prototype. So.
Yeah. One there. One.
No, there's sound to us. You just can't hear us. Somebody in the chat will have to tell you. You're probably listening on something like a mobile device or something like that.
Yeah. I remember Taurus said something about a whole fire zone payment for me for doing this, which you agreed to, definitely. So
Yeah,
I think
I've seen that, but it also seemed like a lie, a terrible
Did it? I
lie.
don't think it seems like a lie. How dare you insult such a valuable member of our community?
No, definitely 100% a lie. You don't know him like I do. You can't stop lying. He lies all the time.
He does. That's true. He once sent me a bag that said it was filled with poop, and it wasn't, in fact, filled with poop.
Wow.
Yep. I think this just goes here. This goes here. It's just like at the 4 points of each. Yeah, 4 points of each. Here's the question.
Yes.
Could you chuck little par things? In fact, I could chuck the little par things. Put one there, please.
Just the one?
Just the one. There's only 4. And it's lovely.
But one of them's a 2, though. One's over on your side.
Well, you say
That's
that.
convenient, isn't it?
It's not. I just forgot to flip it around. But good eye, Jerry.
Okay. So our system upgrades. That's our weapons.
Ooh, that's a nice one. Oh, that's an even more nice one.
The back scratcher and the sandblaster.
I like both them. I like them a lot.
They look good.
I can't wait to buy them with no scrap.
That's true, you've got no scrap. Right, so with your upgrade cards, they go back into your cache, so you don't have to apply them back to the same person.
Oh, okay, cool. So we just chuck them here,
Yeah.
for example.
And then you just need to rebuild your deck, so just take the 2 desperate measures out and the power down. And then you should be good to go.
2 desperate measures, and all the other horrible things stay.
Yeah, or no, if you can type this into them, because I would, but I'm very bad with phones. I think Justin has set it up in some weird way where if you're watching on a mobile device, I think it's only outputting to 1 channel, so you might not hear it. This has happened before where it's only outputting to 1, so if you listen to it on like a TV or something, you're fine. If you're listening to something on a mono, you may be deafened, so maybe tablets and stuff like that might not get it. Desperate action, desperate
So
action.
wait, can Taurus only hear me? That's awful. I'm so,
I don't think he can hear
sorry,
anybody.
Taurus. Okay, no, that's a him problem then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, very much
Yeah.
a him problem.
But I support him directly in getting me free stuff though.
Be lucky.
Here we go. Right, this is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine.
We're all fine here. I will. You sure you want to go that way? So, somebody's going to go through there. In fact, I'll do him, so I don't have to leap anything. It's my first down.
Yep.
And I'm just going to load them up exactly the same way they were before. Will I? The idea of Juggernaut jumping that barrier is hilarious. No, but it is though.
You're not wrong.
It really
Yeah.
is 100% hilarious.
You can have
Definitely having a force field again, and I will. Yeah, I will give him the. I suppose because they're face down, you don't really know what I've got before I've got it.
No,
But,
that's true. I'm leaving mine face up because I'm lazy, and you already know.
I'm not going to buy any of the exciting new things. I don't think.
That's
Oh,
very
no,
nice
hang
of
on a
you.
minute. I will.
That changed quickly. I'm not going to buy. Oh wait, actually,
Because I didn't look at what I drew whenever I was drawing the cards to set them down.
I can guess which one you're buying.
Is it the repair drone?
It was the repair drone.
It's
yeah.
the repair drone.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're 100% correct on that one.
Are you buying the repair drone so I can't have the repair drone?
Well, no, because if I didn't want you to have it, I wouldn't do anything at all because you can't buy it, you can't afford it.
Yet.
Yeah.
Just you wait. I've got to get scrap from.
Well, if you win this match, you got all the scrap. Maybe you'd get it. Yeah. Let's do that. That's all fine. We're all fine here. Repair drone is mine. So my first droid is down. What's it to you?
Does the command chain go back in?
Yeah, you reset all that.
On that, I did not. I was not aware. Therefore, Jerry is a terrible teacher, and if I lose, that's the reason why.
I told you to reset your deck.
I know, but I wasn't listening to you.
You must have been partly listening to me. I can see that he's taking the cards out.
I listen to
sitting over there.
half of what you say most of the time. All right.
Well, that's 25% more than most people listen
Thank
to
you.
what I say. So
I'm very generous that way. Here we go. Right, and then draw 2 of these bad boys.
Cheers or no go. Draw 3 for your hand.
3 for my hand. Is this because I got stomped last time?
No, it's because you should always draw 3 for your hand, same as first time round, and then you add those 2 cards plus your power down to make your hand a 5.
Oh, so that's 6.
5.
Draw 3 from here and 3 from here.
Oh, sorry, 2. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah. 2.
So,
yeah.
Do you know how numbers work?
No.
Okay, I'm going to have to put these at the bottom now.
Really?
Because you've...
Why?
Because you screwed it up for me. And I don't want you to be crying and be like, oh, the only reason McKenna won was because of that draw at the start.
It won't be the reason you win.
No, I won't win either.
You won't
But
win.
that's...
No, you're 100% correct on that one. You will not win.
I'm nothing if not consistent, Jerry.
Well,
I got beat in Zulu, barely. He didn't stop me in Zulu. Barely beat me. Very close.
that was close, actually.
I
I really want. I've never played the Zulus.
Have you never played the Zulus? You should play the Zulus next time. It's your game. You can tell them. You can be like,
No,
I'm playing the Zulus.
But then I go, the Zulus, they're all pretty much the same. You push them forward and attack.
Yeah.
I then go, and then here's the British. There's like 10 squads of them, and
they do things.
They all do things.
Yeah.
And people look at me funny and go, I'll just play the British then, shall I?
Yeah. Well, if we play it again, I'll play the British and you play the
Right.
Zulus. Right.
Go for your guns.
Go for my guns.
Do you want to flip over your operator card and see their special ability? And use their special ability?
Only if mine's is good.
I have a system hack. I can spend my ability token at the start of any round to bring one of my systems upgrades online.
Yeah, I'll take it. It's pretty good.
And I don't know what you have.
Mine's is tuned up. Spend an ability token when your robot makes a maneuver action to give it 2 additional movement points.
That's filth. At the bottom, you'll see that she has 3 ability tokens. So you take 3 of those, so you can actually use that 3 times.
Fantastic. That's what I like to see.
I only have 1, but it means one of my
I've
droids
got one
will
for you.
get a...
Oh, no, no, if mine's not
I'd
good
already,
enough for
I'd
you.
already stretched. I'd already gone to that. I mean, exercise is bad enough the best of times.
That's
I'm not
true.
going to double back.
That's fair. Absolutely fair.
But yeah, okay.
Right, now I'm going to put people down. That's what we're supposed to do, isn't it?
Yep, well...
Let's put this man here. You can do that, can you?
Yes, any square in there in any orientation. I will not use Shiba Zero because I'm not playing that character. I'm going to put them there. I really wish I'd done them differently now, but you know, hey.
Oh, could you do this theoretically and be like, I just go put them both here?
No, it's one
Oh,
per.
okay.
One per
One per. That's fine.
corner.
It was worth a shot.
Always worth a shot.
Yep. And if I lose, that's why, because you got a lot of excuses. I'm
There
prepared
are an
for
awful lot
all,
of excuses. It's
all
very good.
eventualities.
Yep. It's you know, it's nice to hear.
If you got me that firefight thing, Jerry, I'd be playing at 100%, but you're only getting 50% now because you have it.
I'm going to go with that for
Sorry.
my first maneuver, for my command chain, and for my second. I mean, that all sounds great.
Do you know what? I legitimately think this is the best option today. I think I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that. I
Okay.
think that's a good decision. I stand by my decision.
Right.
Shall we?
Yes.
I did
Input commands.
desperate action and a desperate action.
I went desperate action and desperate action.
Did you? Nice.
I'm 116 and 15 for speed.
I'm 88 and 24, so you go first, then I go, then...
You're the meat in the McCabe sandwich.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's...
Okay, so I'm going to start with, I'm going to start the bidding at the start of my round to spend my operator's special ability token to
is
bring
that
one
what
of
I
my
do?
systems online,
I'm just going to put all mine here. 'Cause I can't-
and I will immediately turn on
Force field?
force field.
Yep.
Yep.
So I thought I'd finish that sentence for you there.
Yep. No, God bless you. And then I've got 7 of the finest movement points that I can move with movemently.
I've got a question about force field.
Yes.
If I attack twice, does it reduce it twice, or does it only reduce it for the first attack, if you know what I mean?
No, it's constantly on. It's always reduce it by 1, but it's left, right, and front. It's not on the rear.
Oh, okay.
And
So
if you
can-
obviously if you do it bigger, if you can find something like a system shutdown that knocks my upgrade off,
Yeah.
then it just goes offline, flutters out, and then I don't
I
get it.
just wanted to check in case I got, like, you know, that mad 3 attacks or something.
1, 2, activation token to pop my repair drones online as well.
Yeah, feels
Zim zim.
legit.
4, 5, 6, 7. Let's lie in wait here behind the wall.
And this
Nothing
is
to
going
see here.
this is going to be a thrilling game of no one moving in the middle, just standing guarding the gate.
Don't you worry, I'll be moving as soon as I get a chance.
I am going to, perhaps surprisingly, move.
Yes.
I'm sure you're, for one, shocked. So he's got 6, so he's going to use 1, because I wasn't thinking of doing this, but now I am. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, because he has snippy sideways claws.
Oh, the snippiest of sideways claws. Okay. Right. It's you again. Before I get to manoeuvre with my mighty juggernaut of 15 speed.
This will, again, I'm sure you're shocked. I'm going to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, screw that. I don't even care. Don't care.
What's happening?
1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's just going to sit there and have a nice time.
Oh. Oh, well. Okay.
I mean, I know he can get past this situation, but also it feels like the correct thing to do.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then hopefully go before you.
Makes sense.
Because otherwise,
Getting a bit of pew pew.
I'm just getting all the pew pew inside the head.
Just a little bit of pew pew.
Draw then.
And I take these back because they're distractions.
Yeah, they are desperate actions.
Which again, both of us have done because we're both. No, you go first.
We're elite, we are. Don't know why I'm shuffling my hand. That's not conductive or conducive to gameplay at all. Please stop shuffling. Force of habit. Oh, that's great. Oh my. Oh.
I'm
Why wouldn't you?
thrilled about that one.
Why would you not?
Absolutely thrilled about that one. I'm thrilled about that one too. I'm happy. If you get better rolls than me, I'm taking my toys and going home. Just so you know. Shall we?
I don't know.
Are you sure? Oh, sorry, you're having think.
Yeah. I'm still having to think. It's terrible, really. Okay.
See, you overthink, and that's why you lose, unless you win. In which case,
This is why you lose.
It's
like some sort of Yoda. Is that what
yeah.
you're saying? I mean,
I'm trying to get the of wise man, but you've got the beard and the grey hair. I ain't got enough.
this is really good. and probably entirely inappropriate time to use it, but I will go for it.
Okay, that's flip. I have got, no doubt one of yours is about 300.
No.
I
have 125.
I have a 236 and a 184.
Oh my word. Okay, so it will be both of you, then it will be Juggernaut, and then Slowpoke Relay will activate last. That's the sentence I've not said before this
no,
game.
in your life probably?
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever said those words.
I haven't.
Okay, so Captain Stabby, which is his official name,
It makes sense. That's why we
is
call him.
going to rotate this direction, which for 1, 2, 3, and now is the decision time, and go 4. I've really buggered this up, is what I've done.
Oh no.
I've really buggered this up. Is this like chess? Can I reset this?
No, reset way.
He was that way, right? No, he was that way, so he could stab. Right. Rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. That's a terrible move. That's awful. I'm gonna have to do it though. I don't actually have any other choice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, it's worse than I thought because I miscounted. Right, here's what's going to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's just going to stand there. And he's going to attack into the gateway even though no one's there.
Okay.
Just for personal reasons.
And then
Sentinel
will go.
Sentinel's going to go. He's going to blam you in the side with his blam gun.
Okay.
However, it says that if Sentinel does not move before attacking,
Yes,
add 1 to the damage caused.
that's good. Don't forget your upgrades start off, unless you.
Oh yeah, I haven't. I'm gonna put one of these on.
Oh, yeah,
Just to match.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just because you're not doing that, and I want to be different and special.
Yeah, well, you are.
Thank you.
Right, so you're not going to move. You're going to.
I'm not gonna move first.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot you, which will do 2 damage, and we'll strip 2 of your loveliest. Unless, of course.
It'll do more than that.
Oh no! Do you have a missing slot there?
I do have missing.
I'm
I could have
devastated.
replaced it, but I didn't feel
But
the urge.
who's gonna shoot you on that side? What are the
You know.
odds? Are you prepared?
I am not prepared, but go for it.
I'm so sorry about that. This disruptive feedback. Would you like to show it to the lovely people?
I wouldn't, because it's horrible. But
It's not that bad.
it is. The target robot's player moves the top card of their control deck to the bottom of their command chain. If they have no cards left in their control deck, there's no effect. So this is going to be interesting because we're playing solo. Oh, that stays on actually because
Yeah,
it's
you
got point
actually-
damage. Because we're playing solo, this top card in my control deck could actually be for relay. So I might have to flip a couple.
And you have to shuffle your.
I might have to flip and shuffle. Okay. So it means I'm going to lose, and because I haven't activated yet as well, which is annoying. So I was going to go for Devastate, which would allow me to move and then attack, but now
Oh, that's
it's actually going to replace it with Bulldoze,
that's awful.
which is a move, and then
A special?
a special system special.
But sadly, you don't have any things activated on him, so it's just a move.
No attack. Well, you say that you don't know.
That's true.
You're not the boss of me.
I mean, I do.
What else
I
you
can.
from there?
I can see.
Is there
with
anything else you
eyeballs.
can do? Is that, no?
Yeah, I'm going to do other things.
Sure.
Just wanted
Do
to,
other things then.
I just wanted to revel in my one moment of victory before I get inevitably
you revel
stomped.
like a reveler.
What I'm going to do now is the very sensible thing of do this.
Captain Stabby is the perfect name, Kaiju. Yeah.
Here we go.
Where's he going? What's he
He's
doing?
he's reversing
He's
for
reversing
2
in
moves.
there, right,
Then he's going to
okay.
get this.
Yeah.
And then he's going to activate
Roboteers.
the cannibalizer,
Oh.
surprisingly. And then he's going to use.
Oh, you could
Because
start
he can use it.
You could start stripping off
And then I'm going to strip off one of these for a lovely little
scrap pile.
scrap of the because something might be good there.
That is true.
And if something is good there, and I'm going to buy the thing that's good there now immediately. I can't buy now, can you? You can do everyone.
The upgrade part you can only do between rounds because you've got to fit it onto your upgradey thing. The only thing you can spend during a game
Yeah,
is the trick cards.
It's the trick cards, which I could buy one of, but I want to spend 2 and get another 1 because I'm consistent like that.
Okay, right.
Such
In
a
that
random.
case, my bulldoze will activate. So I'm going to turn for 1, reverse for 2, flipping on my jump tech.
Nice.
Zoom, zoom. So that was 3, 4, 5, 6. Get another bit of scrap that you knocked off me as well. Not so clever now, Mr. Scrap Knocker Offerer.
I'm being tactical in that this time.
Well,
And by tactical, I mean hiding behind a wall.
Okay. You stay behind your wall.
I will stay behind my wall.
That's 2 of my, not best cards, but 2 really nice cards.
Good.
That are currently sitting there.
I'm
Because you
thrilled.
did that. 'Cause you're
Well,
the
I
worst.
wasted Eradicate
Just the
because
worst.
I didn't count. So does
Lift up my desperate action again. Go back to input. So, yards. Oh, magical. Oh, you're going to know me. Huh? Isn't it? If you've another filth thing there, just don't use it. Just saying.
you're very
It might not be.
very negative.
You don't know.
I'm going to put this face down here, and then I'm going to take this,
Yes.
and I'm not going to do anything with that.
No. None of that.
I'm instead going to do that, which is much more sensible.
Forget you've still got your trick cards.
I do have my trick cards. There's a reason I'm not using them.
Because they're too awesome. You don't want to one-shot me.
It could be that. That is an option. The option could be that they're absolute dog turd as well.
I have got
Flip.
Haymaker
I have got. Oh, that's a serious one. Oh, they're very serious ones.
and a Deconstruct.
Someone's upset with the last turn.
Yes.
I have a Fusillade and an Assassinate.
Can you beat 278?
I cannot beat anything in 200s. I have a 168
so I'm
and a
gonna go,
154.
I'm going to go with both of mine.
So we've flipped, really, is what's happened here.
Oh, that's good. So, annoyingly, I have blocked
Welcome to my world.
relay with my fat ass.
So Relay's just going to have a run around on the outside to wear himself out.
If I had my jump tech, I'd just leap over that barrier.
but
like a ninja, but I don't.
so just move around.
So
No,
no.
I don't know.
What do you mean no?
Stop it.
What do you mean no?
Stop it immediately. I dislike
What
this.
do you mean no? So if I just go ahead and use my trick card now
Yep.
for command override, I play at the end of the upload commands phase and swap a revealed control card, Haymaker, with one from my hand, and then that gets discarded. And so let's put down something. So what's yours? 150 and
154 and 168.
So I just need something above the 160s.
If you
but
get
below
something above 160, you'll
225.
go first, yeah.
Don't think I can actually.
Fantastic. That's what I like to hear.
Oh, there's plenty of stuff I can do.
No, you can't do it. No, stop.
I can. I'm just going to play a desperate action at 116 then.
116 for desperate action.
He's nippy.
He is nippy. I feel like the little crab dude should be doing better. He's a mantis. I don't know why I said crab. He's got crab legs.
Yeah, it's a little scuttler. Okay, so now deconstruct time from Juggernaut with a massive maneuver of 5. Ensure 30 meters clearance around the unit when deconstruction mode is active. Failure to do so will void the warranty. It's important you know that.
Thanks.
1, 2, 3. Hello.
What's the crack?
I think the crack's this. 4, 5.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Push you out of the way. Because it costs an extra one to push you out of the way. And then I think I will smash you repeatedly in the right-hand side for 2 damage.
Yes, you shall, but however, I have armour on that side.
You have armour on that side?
No, I don't. I wanted to say it just to see how it felt.
Did it feel good?
It was nice, yeah, it was nice.
I'm going to go with a serious hit.
Yep.
It's a little bit airborne, but it's fine, causing 2 damage to you.
2 whole of the damage, but it doesn't do anything else horrible. 2 damage is pretty horrible.
2 damage is pretty horrible. I mean, I'm halfway to win at that stage.
Pretty much.
Now it's back to you, though, because you get to activate both of yours, both Captain Stabby and the Sentinel.
Yeah, okay, so he has the Cassinate ability. That is his left side has no armour, isn't that right?
Who?
Of
Juggernaut?
Juggy.
Yeah, none on the rear, none on the left.
On the rear and on the left. I can't do much about that. But what I can do is I can shuffle back to.
Yes.
Shuffle back to. Have a move. Hang on. Let's do, move 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm just going to shuffle back to.
Yeah.
It's not ideal, but it'll do.
Well, you can attack from where you are anyway, because you've got Ricky Fist.
I was trying to do something else. I wanted to get my armoured side to just to try that in real life to see what the armour was like. But
just to see what armour looked. Oh, that would be great. Could you imagine?
Can you imagine? Wouldn't
Could you
that
imagine
be?
if there was armour there? Oh wow!
Imagine. Woof. I'm thrilled talking about it. However, his assassin mate does an extra +1 of damage, so that's actually 2 of the damage in your section, unless you're about to pull some shenanigans.
I would never pull any shenanigans. What I will say is that a separate attack, or does it say you can only blah blah blah?
No, it's just +1. Do you want to see the card?
No, because it's if you look at your killer blade, you do more damage when I don't have armor, don't you?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So that
So
would
that's
be
actually 3.
3 damage.
Oh.
See how generous I am to you.
Thank
I'm
you.
like
A benevolent god.
benevolent god, yeah. Take 3 of those and make sure none of them kill me outright, because that would be really annoying.
That would be, especially since you basically killed yourself at this point because I didn't notice.
Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, so remember destructive feedback?
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
There's another one.
Right. Okay. So that's another coming off the top of my control deck. Thankfully, I've already moved this turn, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as bad. Where's the? No.
The others didn't do anything special, so I thought, might as well.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. There actually is another card in there for him.
Oh, it's not a good one though. Oh, it's actually pretty good.
Well,
it's very good.
+2
That's
damage.
a +2.
+2 damage would say that's all she wrote.
Yeah.
That's good night, Marlene. Shuffle my little decky-backy back together.
Sorry, did Russell Brand just walk into the room?
It's a terrible thing to say to anyone.
Sorry, I apologise. That's too far.
Appalling.
I've gone too far.
Oh my god.
Well, you did say
Could you
Decky
imagine?
Wacky. That's very Russell Brand. I believe that's the core of his comedy, saying words like that.
Well, yeah, that is true. That is very true. Okay. Right. So that's both of yours. Desperate action for relay.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were done for some reason. I think it was me being hopeful.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hope to beat you in the next speed test.
It's very possible. Let's. Oh, I don't have anything to put back, so I'm just going to draw.
Draw 2. Since I didn't show you, I ran there. Poke. Poke, poke. Right, okay. Input phase.
Well, first of all,
says,
this is a thing that's happening. Oh, wrong side. And then...
Oh, that'd be great. I'm going to do that. I really want to do that, but there's no point. So I'm probably going to do that. And I hope that's still going to be good enough. And then I'm going to do that.
That's very good, though. That is very good, but it doesn't help me in this particular circumstance. So I'm going to have to do that.
Don't feel you have to. The pressure's not building or anything.
Ooh.
I mean, what are the chances that I'm going to one-shot you in this first time?
It's not impossible. Okay, let's do that. I'm happy with that. Okay.
Okay.
Shall we?
So our survey says
Boom.
Juggernaut activating on a 5.
Right. I think I beat that.
You beat that?
Funny enough, I beat it with
Okay.
128
Oh
on
my God.
Stompy. That's 303.
That is 303.
Because you wanted to go first.
I really wanted to go
And
first.
I don't want you to go first.
I do actually have cards that would have beat it, but there was no point in playing them because they didn't have an attack. So I've gone with a Haymaker, 278.
I'll beat you on that, I'm afraid.
You will get to go first, but I get double move and an attack. So can you escape me? Double move boy.
I don't know if I can escape you, but it doesn't cost me any points to rotate. So that's quite nice. So I can weave like an annoying person.
Yes.
Which I'm going to do. So
Weave
I'm
like
going
a
to
weaver.
spin round like this.
Yep.
And then I'm going to go this way for 1. Then I'm going to spin round like this.
Yeah.
And then move this way for 1.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to... So that's 2, 3, still 3, 4.
Stop it.
5.
Get away from me.
6.
I hate you.
And then I'm going to rotate like that to be really annoying.
Oh, it's like that, is it, Mr. Man?
It is like that. Sadly, I can't do anything with that, but it is very annoying.
Okay, right. Haymaker time. I have a move of 5, a move of 4, and a combat in there as well.
So I think you might make it to him, but I did the best I could with what I had.
So I'm going to moonwalk like
Oh,
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
2. Then I'm going to go 3,
Yep.
4, 5. So that's my first maneuver.
That's an interesting decision. Yeah,
Sliding back
I
at you.
like it. I like it.
And then my second maneuver I'll just do now. And I'll just go 1, 2 to there. And then I'm going to double left hook you in the face.
Not even angry about it, if I'm being
Double
completely honest
left
with you.
hook in the face.
If there was no damage on these, how sad would that make you feel?
It would make me feel like the saddest, tiniest Tim ever.
However.
Oh. So, I'm going to go...
The tension is killing us, and by us, I mean me.
I can't kill you outright.
Heavy impact. And moves 1 square away from the direction the attack came from, so I'm going to go...
So you're going to go 1 back, and then you're also going to spin 90 to the right as you get lamped in the face.
Oh, with the other thing? Yeah.
Yeah, by my double hook.
Okay. That's grand. Actually, let's put these here just so we can see them.
So
he's still alive. He's doing his best.
Spin 90 to the right. That makes more sense. Okay. Right. Really wanted to win there.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to get shot in the backside
No, you're
by
not.
a massive railgun.
No. What?
See?
You might not, to be fair, though.
Okay.
That's right. This is not how this goes. It's my go. I forgot about that.
It is
I'm afraid you are going to get
shot in the back of the head.
lumped in the back of the head.
You're
I mean,
the worst.
I could move and then shoot the other one, but that's 6 of 1, really, isn't it? Because, well, I'm not going to touch Juggernaut. He's 5 health. The hell with that.
Well, he's not. He's currently lower.
Yeah, but
He's
then
got 2 damage on him.
there's not going to be a...
So if you can do 3 damage,
I don't think it's possible to do 3
you'll
damage.
finish him off. You need 4 to do relay. Although relay's got nothing on the back.
He's got nothing on the back, and it's the only way I can hit him. So the choice for me is, do I hit the one who's really annoying and has the shield, or do I try and get the one reliably that I can hit I think I'm going to get the reliable
Oh,
hit
you
one.
moved the railgun to somebody else. That would have been funny. You could have shot through
Yeah.
relay into the side of Insectoid.
My hope was to get him to do it so that you were getting blasted from both. It didn't work out. You know, no plan survives contact with the enemy.
Well, that's what they tell me.
One of those for one, one of these for one, and one of these for three, and then that's it. I'm just going to
Filth.
plip you
Filth.
into the side. You get plipped. I will give you damage. I will not even.
Is it only the one?
It's only the one,
You're
I'm
not doing
afraid.
anything clever?
No, I don't have anything clever to do. Solid hit though, so here you go.
Could have been a lot worse, right?
Could have been. Could have been twice as bad at least.
Could have been. So that's 2 damage left on them. We're back to the input phase then. No, Jugger's still going to go.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Jugger can go.
Go ahead. Oh, you've a look on your face.
Well, remember how I decided to put the jump jets on Juggernaut instead because it was funny?
Yeah. Oh
So-
no,
so
it's
Jug-
proved to be a good
So
tactical
Jugger can
decision.
go 1,
Yep. Yep.
2, 3,
Yep.
4.
Yep.
Hello, Fritzy. What's your game? And I can also, with the special system, manually activate my other upgrade online. So my lobber comes online. So I've actually got ranged attack now as well without having to find one of those terrible Nexus things.
Yep.
But that's the end of that. So input phase.
Whew. Okay. This is going to be the last turn I feel, no matter what happens.
It does feel that way, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know if this will work. That will work. Oh, will that ever work?
One of those.
And then I suppose I'll have to
Oh
do that.
God, yes.
And one
Did
of
I?
those into my command chain.
Did I take one of my things back?
I don't know. Did you?
I feel like I have. I'm going to put this back because I have a funny feeling I've used this, and this only has 2. No, it doesn't. It has
No,
3.
it's got 3.
Maybe I haven't used it then.
It's difficult to tell. You keep pushing extra ones into Juggernaut, which is really annoying.
Oh yeah, so it's even harder for you. I'm going to say I've definitely used that.
Well,
That feels like shit. I'm going to put this back and take another one
okay.
because I've definitely used it, and I'm just going to put it there.
If you say so.
I want you to know that would have won me the match.
I don't feel like it would have. And also,
It definitely would have won me the match.
Also,
If I don't win the match now, it's because I'm so wonderful and honest.
right, okay.
Right? Yeah, we're good.
I also don't think you played it this time, but you know.
I didn't play it this turn, but I definitely played it this round.
Okay.
Didn't I?
I don't know. I could have sworn the last time I seen it was over there, but I don't know if you've swapped things around. So, who knows?
It felt dishonest to do, so.
Let me know when I can flip.
Hold on.
Flippy.
Give me a minute. I'm dealing with a very stressful situation here.
Yes.
Okay, we can flip now. Ready? Boom. 202.
15.
9.
257.
Oh, brutal. Okay.
For a special delivery.
I can guess what that special delivery is going to be.
I'm going to bring the pain train. Choo choo. On board.
I feel like you deserve to lose just for saying those words.
Choo choo. I'm going to walk 1 and then punch you upside the head for 2 again.
That doesn't feel reasonable.
It feels reasonable to me. Oh, actually, you've got armour on that side. Is that your left side?
That is, in fact, my left side.
Oh my god, I'm going to take both your armour off. I'm not going to kill you from this one.
I didn't see that coming.
No.
Part of my fiendish plan.
But I will have one of your armour.
But I don't want you to have it. Does that
And
change?
the other one will land on top of an obstacle so nobody gets it.
Oh, is that gone forever then? Well, we'll
Yeah.
just chuck it over there. There you go.
Add it to my scrap pile. Well, that's tragic.
Could you not put it there and then if you destroy that, there's... No? It's just gone? Okay.
Yeah. Can't place it. No home there.
Fair
no
enough.
home. Right, okay.
At least it doesn't bounce back and give it to you again or something.
No armour left. Oh, I better not get killed to death by relay. That'd be terrible.
Well, you won't because that's yours. So you'd probably be insectoid that would get killed.
Spend mia to restore mia to mia on mia.
Interesting.
It is, because I could do that with my special delivery. I could, but I can't. There's no point, because I've no armour in the back. No. Go for your guns.
202. 1,
Timbute.
2, 3, 4, 5, and that's the last that movement. However, the second movement.
Oh.
6. And should I? Actually, let's just rotate like that.
Okay.
It doesn't. I know it's just for me.
Doesn't really make a difference, does it?
It doesn't. It's no armour
it does.
anywhere.
it'll be in the bum rather than in the left-hand side, but either is stripped of armor.
So he is going to do an attack, which will do 2 of the damage because he's a stabby boy.
Okay.
As has been discussed at great
Yes.
length.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's only 1.
Oh, a solid hit.
The other was a system shutdown, which would have been good on him, but not so good on
Yeah.
your friend. You do put that back like that in the bottom?
Yeah, I do. Just because I want to see more of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, right. Huh.
Yep. Well.
So my desperate action will go before your desperate action.
Yeah.
With the mighty
Mine's
15.
isn't a desperate action, it's just terrible.
It's just all right. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's just bad.
Yeah, that's
Well,
good
you
to
bring
know.
a free system online.
Yeah, you get your lasers
Yep.
online. That's what you call it.
Can I shoot with both at the same time?
I'm going to back up for 2 and turn for 1. And I can't do anything else.
This is sort of the batteries are running out. I feel on the
Yeah.
robots right now.
Yeah, well, it feels exactly like that. So you've got your manual activation then.
Yes, my manual activation. Bring one of thing systems online,
So that'll be your laser.
which I will bring a laser for no particular
Is it
reason.
attached to a shark?
It's not. I wish it was. It would improve.
Okay, well, you can't
Or there
have
was a
anything.
giant robot shark with a laser on it.
Either would work.
He can move 5.
Yes.
And then he's brought his system online. And then with my amazing trap cards, I can... That would have been helpful. Oh no, it wouldn't have been helpful. That wouldn't have helped at all. That's fine.
No way.
I feel better about life now.
And everything.
He is going to he's going to do this. Shuffle.
Okay.
So it's like 4 movement.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's
So
enough.
turn, move, turn.
Yeah.
And no shooting, so
No shooting involved.
card up and then input phase.
I have officially run out.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Robot Jesus.
I
'Cause
have.
that is exactly what I needed. Oh, you may as well give up now.
I mean, I have something that's absolutely.
And then I'm going to do that as well because that'll just be comedy.
Oh my god, that's so good. Hang on.
I mean, that's so good.
That's amazing. And this is
Liar.
amazing, but I don't think it'll help, but it makes me feel happy.
Okay.
But it also might help.
Ready?
Boom, go. I have volley fire
Oh.
and backstabber.
Okay, they're both high. How high is your biggest?
168.
168.
You have a 200 there,
I have the Juggernaut
Yep.
going at 189 speed with
which
Demolish.
is faster than both of mine, which is not ideal.
And then Parkour at 308.
Okay,
With
so
movement of 8, getting
this
to,
is gone before my
leap.
things move, but we could get lucky. It's possible.
Yeah, it's very possible. It's not possible. Movement of 8.
It is possible.
So you go
You might get a bad
1,
draw.
2,
Yep.
3, 4. Leap you with my Parkour. 5, 6. And then 7, 8 back into the corner and just watch what's going to happen next
Okay.
from Juggernaut.
Yep. Go ahead.
Because,
Because you can.
he's curious. He
That's
wants to
fine.
know what's happening.
I like the fact if you draw only 1 damage here
Or no damage at all.
and there's no damage, you will hate everything about life. I will be
Yeah,
thrilled.
well, that's how life goes.
That's my tactical decision. My tactics here are pull a bad card, please, Jerry.
It's a good tactic. So I'm just going to go for my attack first.
Yep.
Doing 2 damage to you.
Let me see, a 2 and a 3.
No, annoyingly,
It's
but still enough to kill you.
I bet
I'm just going to swat you
rude.
for 1.
And that, in fact, is all she wrote, I believe.
That knocks you out of action, and ding, 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 ding. My second light lights up, and victory goes to.
The Gerald.
I'm not sure what I should call Relay and Juggernaut.
Filth?
Filth.
Have you tried Filth?
The Parkour Kings.
The parkour
I
kings.
like the
Yeah.
fact that Juggernaut can flip over the barricade
Yeah.
like a ninja.
I mean, I'm annoyed that was actually a good tactical decision because you just put it on for the crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well. Just the idea of the biggest, heaviest robot out there,
I think
just bursting over the top of an obstacle. Like a
card of the
ninja.
match was that force field. That was the most annoying thing I've ever seen in my
Why,
life.
thank you.
It was awful.
It's very good.
It was basically
Right.
like, I don't want to be involved.
You get pretty much every card out there. If I hadn't drawn, I drew that in my input phase.
Yeah.
If I hadn't drawn that, I was going system shutdown this turn just to get those cards back into my hand, or into my deck rather, because there's nothing else there for me.
Yeah, it was
painful. It's harsh.
well played, sir. Well played. Well done. I only lost because of the reasons stated earlier.
Yes, the flipping one card and,
Yep.
And drawing one extra one earlier at my discretion.
Did you see what it was that I got as well? It was the one I put back was a +1 attack as well.
Yeah, +1 damage to it.
Which would have hit him in the rear and would have been very pleasant, and I definitely would have won, and that would have. But you know,
well,
butterfly
really,
effect.
you were cheated.
I agree that I was cheated, and really, you should feel bad a little bit.
I should. I don't.
No,
but I should.
Yeah.
But there you go. That's that. That is Steel Coloseum from Needy Cat and Zatu. If people are interested, keep your eye out. I think it was due to go out on Kickstarter next week, but now I believe it's been pushed back to May. So you have a few weeks. I imagine we'll probably mention it again.
Yeah.
I want to paint up the models properly, rather than just having splash colour on them.
I think they look nice with even just colour on them.
They look
Especially
nice.
this lot.
Oh, that's because...
That's a wee flip paint, isn't it?
No, that's just two-toned.
Oh,
'Cause
lovely.
I'm all about the parkour. All about the parkour.
That's the one you put the most effort in because
Yeah.
he can parkour.
For reasons best known to myself. But there you are. Thanks very much for joining in. For people watching on mobiles and tablets and stuff who only had one audio track and can't hear us, you have no idea what I'm saying. I could be saying anything. Anyway, I'm going to send Paul off to attempt to stop the stream.
Oh yes, I can do that.
And thank you very much, folks.
Meanwhile,
It's been a pleasure.
I
Thanks
shouldn't
for
have
watching.
walked this way. Doo-doo.
We'll say goodbye to the people and the things. Sausage sandwich time. Why am I not getting a sausage sandwich? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Thanks, Crispin, Orinoco, Templar,